This is the review for the second 6 weeks test, which will be given on Tuesday. The first question asks us to name the point that is located at -3, +3. -3, +3. You need to know which of these coordinates is x and which is y. So the way to remember that is the alphabet ends with x, y, z. X comes before y in the alphabet, and x comes before y in your ordered pair. So the -3 is x, and the +3 is y. We always start at the origin. Our horizontal axis is our x-axis. So if our x-coordinate is -3, we go 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Then from there, we go 3 up, because if y is +3, we have to go up from here for the positive direction. 1, 2, 3, and we're at point A. Then it asks us in which quadrant is this point located. So to number the quadrants, we make a C for Colby. Your C starts in quadrant 1, where all the coordinates are positive, x and y are both positive. Then it passes through quadrant 2, then quadrant 3, and your C ends in quadrant 4. So point A is in quadrant 2. Number 2 asks, what are the coordinates of point P? P is on the x-axis. If we start at the origin, we need to move 2 to the left in the x, and that's -2 if we're moving to the left. So x is -2. Since we're on the axis, we're not moving up or down at all, so y is 0. So the coordinates of point P are -2, 0. Answer choice D. Problem number 3. James has a piece of rope that is 10 feet long. How many 2/5 foot long pieces can he make from it? So let's draw this rope. It's 10 feet long from end to end. We want to break it up into pieces that are 2/5 of a foot each. So to find out how many of those pieces we can make from this 10-foot rope, we have to divide. So 10 is being divided into groups or into pieces that are 2/5 of a foot each. So 10 divided by 2/5. Figuring out this operation is the hard part of this problem. Hopefully this is the hardest part. I think once you know its division, you know how to divide fractions now. So we need to write 10 as a fraction, 10 over 1, divided by 2/5. Dividing fractions is as easy as pie. Just flip the second fraction. So instead of 2/5, we have 5 over 2. That's the reciprocal. Flip the second fraction and multiply. So change division to multiplication. We don't change the first fraction at all. Now, multiplying fractions, that's no problem. Top times top. 10 times 5 is 50. And bottom times bottom. 1 times 2 is 2. So 50 over 2. That's an improper fraction. Our numerator is greater than our denominator, so we need to divide. 50 divided by 2. 2 2s and 5. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, I get 1. Bring down the 0. 5 2s and 10. So James can make 25 2/5 foot long pieces of rope from that 10-foot long rope. So 25. Now, when you're putting an answer into the grid, make sure you notice that there's a decimal here. So 25 doesn't have a decimal, so when it's not in sight, it's on the right. So your decimal is right there. Your decimal has to go after your whole number. Don't put your 25 in these spaces. That would be 0.25, that would be 1/4. You want 25 wholes, it should be like this. It's the tens place, and this is the ones place. Okay, we'll pick up the review with problem 4 on the next video.